One of the most interesting men in the history of Louisiana politics passed away today.
Former Governor Buddy Roemer was a political pioneer, making changes at the state level, some of which have never been replicated. Charles Elson Buddy Roemer was a four-time U.S. congressman who represented Louisiana's 4th congressional district in the 1980s.
I don't like Louisiana politics.
But it is his time as governor of the state for which he will be best remembered. Roemer was born in Shreveport and graduated from Bossier High School back in 1960. He was valedictorian of his class, and he went on to Harvard. As Louisiana's Governor John Bel Edwards pointed out, Roemer entered Harvard at the age of 16.
The world has lost a great man.
Guidry was Roemer's traveling secretary. They spent 12 years together on Capitol Hill and the governor's mansion. Guidry says Roemer was the smartest man he's ever met.
This man wrote a budget one time by himself, federal budget, that would have been balanced in 4 years. That's how seriously he took his job.
Roemer later founded 2 banks before making a successful congressional run in 1980. Henson Moore served with Roemer in Congress.
He was somebody that you certainly listened to and somebody that you were certainly willing to confer with. When we got together working for something concerning Louisiana, there was almost no difference of opinion.
I love Louisiana enough to make some people angry.
In 1987, Roemer launched a campaign for governor and was a dark horse candidate against incumbent Governor Edwin Edwards. In a campaign centered on budget reform, Roemer won the governor's office in 1988. But in the middle of his term, Roemer switched political parties, going from Democrat to Republican. Guidry says the switch happened in large part due to Roemer's long-standing friendship with President George H.W. Bush.
They talked every Wednesday, once a week. Wednesday, we called Buddy on the phone and for advice, for example. And of course, that went on for 4 years.
To this day, Roemer remains the only governor in United States history to switch political party affiliation during an elected term. The party switch didn't take root, though, as Roemer failed to defeat former KKK leader David Duke in an open primary, thus ending his bid for re-election in 1991.
A lot of stress in being governor, maybe much more than being a congressman. I just sort of noticed that and felt badly about it. And then, of course, he had a tumultuous time, but nothing new. Being governor of Louisiana ain't easy.
Roemer's nephew says his uncle was a man of conviction who remained true to his beliefs.
He didn't mind upsetting the power players. He wanted to find solutions into real problems.
Roemer dealt with diabetes for much of his life, and it led to health issues later in life. According to his family, Roemer was surrounded by family members when he passed early Monday morning. Buddy Roemer was 77. And Roemer's rise to political stardom did not surprise his former classmates.
Those who knew him expected great things from him.
He was light years ahead of the rest of us. You know, he was something special. You could see it then. You didn't have to have an extraordinary vision to be able to see that. He was something special then. Actually, many of us thought that he would have maybe ultimately been president.
Roemer did run an unsuccessful bid for president in 2012.